open up here to let you know that I'm going to give you some information today. I just want you to consider, slosh around in your mouth, no pun intended, think about it, and perhaps maybe choose one of the things tonight that I'm going to suggest and apply it to your life. And perhaps you might be surprised at what a big change that might occur in your life. It's like a barge going down a river. It only takes a small nudge to change the direction drastically. So I'm not asking you to make changes. I'm not going to tell you not to do something. I just want to give you some information tonight that's maybe shocking, maybe funny, but it's going to change your life. So let's open our minds and kind of let me take you down a little journey of what's going on in the American diet. But first, in 1988, I was told I was going to die. I had a heart virus. I had all the various things happen. The doctors got in, get ready, you're going to die, call your family, all these sort of things that happen. Well, I walked out of the hospital approximately 2 weeks later, totally healed. And I had a virus in my heart. So if you all know what viral cardiomyopathy is, pretty amazing disease. It's a virus that gets in your heart. But anyway, my mission was not finished. So I became very sensitive about the food I was cooking. I was a caterer, did the NBA for 16 years. Noted what every team ate intimately. I could see winning teams ate this way, losing teams ate this way. Wow, there's something to this food thing. Then I heard about this guy, Hippocrates. And 400 BC, the father of medicine, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And I thought, wow, this is all kind of coming together for me. Now I know why I had a miracle in my life. I walked out of the hospital 2 weeks after giving a death sentence, and I marched right out, felt great, walked right into a gymnasium, and never looked back. I was told in 1988 that I was going to die. I weighed 300 pounds. Get ready, call your doctor, get the family, get your stuff in line, because, and he looked at his watch like, it's going to happen kind of soon. And he was like reinforcing every day. He'd come in the hospital room and he'd say, hey, you know, oh, you're the guy that's going to die. You know, he didn't give me any hope. And finally I said, you got to stay out, you're just going to have to stay out of my hospital room because you're just so negative. You're just reinforcing this every day. Leave, flee. My heart had doubled in size, atrial fib, congestive heart failure, my electrical system had shut down, and I'm still eating fried chicken and Krispy Kremes and smoking cigarettes and not putting it together, you know, that food was anything more than something to provide instant gratification and enjoyment. I started being attracted to Hippocrates and started, oh, the Hippocratic Oath. Let food be thy, that's not the Hippocratic Oath, but let food be thy medicine, let medicine be thy food. And let's remind ourselves of the Hippocratic Oath. Doctors need to be reminded of this, and it's called first do no harm. As you read the disclaimers on all the drug commercials on TV saying, may cause this, your nose will fall off, and you may die, but your skin's going to look great. I'm on a never-ending quest to get people to eat their fruits and vegetables, okay? When I go in the grocery store at Marsh, oh, they don't like to see me coming, believe me. And I see these little beautiful fruit salad containers from Del Monte and Dole. And you read on it very closely, and at the bottom it says, this is packaged in China, or one says Philippines, or one says Thailand. And we can't make fruit salad, so we have to have it shipped all the way around the world on some ship that's taking 6 weeks to get here. I have some of these in my refrigerator at home that I take to lecture. I lecture all over America, so I keep these props going. And I've taken these fruits out and in, out and in, and out of the refrigeration so many times, anything would have spoiled by now. Well, I've had them 2 years just about, and they're still as fresh as they were from the day I bought them. So I don't even want to know what's in there, but we shouldn't be eating that. That is dead food. We live in a country, a beautiful country, where the food industry knows nothing about food or nutrition. Food industry knows nothing about nutrition. And then we have the medical industry who's just now beginning to look at food as medicine. So up to a certain point, we've been kind of on our own. So the more we know about the foods that we eat and what's in them and how they affect this beautiful temple that we've been given as a gift from our Creator, whoever that may be to you, we only get one shot in life, and that comes with this temple. It just heals, it protects. But in order to do that, you have to feed it properly. And that's where we've kind of gone astray. We've diverted from the road of nutritional righteousness, as I call it. You know, if you change your plate, you change your fate. And we need a little bit of self-defense. So the big picture is that, you know, maybe not all diseases, because we have genetics involved, but But a lot of the major diseases we're suffering from today is just a lack of nutrition. We're not getting enough of the 40 basic vitamins and minerals that a person needs on a daily basis in order to just breathe, sleep, eat, think, function. You know, just everything we need, 40 basic. So ergo, we're operating on basically a damaged system. The body is not receiving what it needs in order to do what you were asked it to do on a daily basis. But you know, the great news is we're waking up. We're going through a dietary renaissance in America right now. You can't pick up a paper anywhere in America today, or a magazine, or turn on a newscast, and not see that there's something else each day that they've discovered that's in our food that is causing disease. And we know it, but yet, you know, like high fructose corn syrup, and there's a chemical called alloxan that is created in the production of whitening or AP white flour. When actually, I checked with a guy at Kellogg's who actually, he's a biochemist or a scientist at Indiana University, Purdue University, my campus here in Indianapolis. And he asked one of his guys, he said, yeah, we've heard of alloxan, we just don't talk about it a lot, because alloxan is what they give laboratory animals to give them diabetes in order to do research on them, but it exists in your white bread. We're malnourished. and our poor children are the ones who are suffering, because up until 18 years old, these kids need all the nutrition that they can possibly get in their precious little bodies. If you eat poorly against your nature and eat foods that weren't supposed to go in there, we look around and see how aberrant our diet is, and look how aberrant our human behavior is becoming. Then we can connect on a level like you can never, ever, ever believe. I've seen changes in people, both spiritually, physically, and mentally, after they change their foods. I speak sometimes in front of 800 people at a time, like a major utility, in trying to get meat and potato guys to realize that by eating, making poor choices, that affects their work, their quality. I want to be the best I can be. I want to reach my maximum potential while I'm here. Living 100 years is not my goal, as much as living to my potential. Here, finding out what my innate skills are. I did not know until I was age 40 and quit abusing myself that I could write, let alone lecture, let alone hold down a TV show for all these years. I was blunting my skills by putting in dead food into this holy temple, this earth suit. We as humans in America do not put food in context with disease, nor do we think about what happened to that animal before it got to our dinner table. We have been eating such a terrible, terrible diet for so long that the human species is now morphing into this different kind of species because we're starving to death. We're not getting, we need 40 basic vitamins and minerals a day just to breathe, sleep, and eat. But we don't get them unless we supplement. And I'm talking again, general society. I'm not saying anybody here. I was at the grocery store the other day and it said right on the package, I'm not making this up, it said right on the package, this beefsteak has been preserved with carbon monoxide to preserve color and freshness. What do? Back a car up and just get the hose? I mean, I wondered how they do this. And then I saw sushi at Marsh the other day with like raw sushi. And I'll say, I go in there all the time. Little girl goes, you get out of here, you get out of here. She hates it when I come in because I'm always saying, hello, my name is Chef Wendell. I'm a writer. I work at Channel 8. I say, what do you think about this sushi right here? I go, what about it? People don't read labels. It says right on the label, this fish was preserved with carbon monoxide to preserve color and freshness. Now, I don't know. I'd probably be exhausted after I ate that, though. And when you eat from clean food, not an assembly line, you release your own natural beauty. You become who you truly are. If you eat wrong, you blunt your body's ability to become what it was designed to be. You blunt your innate skills. I found out I had skills I didn't even know I had once I stopped poisoning myself. Love your body, become who you are, achieve your potential, stop blunting your growth. Unleash your skills. Discover what beauty you already have. We don't need spackle. We just need our natural beauty to come through. You know, your skin would glow. I've seen it. Love your body. It's the only one you get. And then follow the golden rule. Treat your body as you'd like it to be treated. Show respect. Be better employees and better parents. You can reduce your medical costs, reduce on-the-job injuries, get rid of that brain fog. You feel so much better about yourself. Your self-esteem just soars. This equals a higher quality of life. You wake up every day feeling good, and how rare is that? That's a wonderful thing. And we're going to strengthen a great nation. Our own nation is becoming weakened because of our diet. So anyway, I just wanted to give you something to think about today. I hope I didn't bum anybody out or offend anybody. Because, you know, when you tell somebody that the way they're eating is wrong, people sometimes don't take it very well. And
I can just tell you here today, I've never felt better than I do right now in my entire life, and I think it's because of my food choices. I may not live longer, but I'm going to live to my potential. I'm going to be the best that I was created to be, and that's really what matters to me, is being a good person and healthy and able to get up every morning and be thankful that I woke up.